Ezekiel 9:10. As for me also, mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head. Kal halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Hashem Racha Ha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to brothers on down, teaching, preaching, pushing this gospel, good news to four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Greetings also to the few sisters that tune into these video epistles. Hope you're edified, built up by the power of truth. It's coming out of this book. It's our book, the holy book for the holy people. Go on the lesson. Kill them all. Spare none. That's what the Bible says. Our power is a supreme intelligence, our balance. Sunday morning here up in the hills in Jamaica, all these fools going to these so-called churches talking about God is love. What about the other side? They're completely missing the other side. Who's doing all of this killing that's taking place in this book? Nothing happens without the say-so of our power. His name is Yahweh. But Hashem means in the name of Yahweh Shai, his only begotten son. His name means he is salvation. During this book we see where he is an angel of death. Who is it that led the children of Israel in the wilderness? Let's get some more here. This truth is uncomfortable. They don't like this truth. They want to be singing and dancing, but the time for that is over. Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. This mark is a spiritual mark. Thawah, a mark of exemption. And to the others he said unto mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, that mark of exemption, and begin at my sanctuary. Oh yes, then they began at the ancient men, which were before the house. Just reading that, you think straight away onto, mind just jumps to 1 Peter 4 and 17. Let's go straight to the point. For the time is come when that judgment must begin at the house of the heavenly Father. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? See, this a house Negro. That's who they are. They've got this man's religion in their mouth. What man? Esau Edom, calling himself the white man. He bought his madness over here, and we bought into it. So you got the house Negro and the field Negro. If you don't know what those are, you can look them up. And so he's got severe Stockholm syndrome of an extreme nature where he has pity on his captor. This man is raped and plundered, pillaged, murder after murder, taken the whole of your identity, and yet you have pity on him. This is Stockholm syndrome on the next level. Can't explain it if it wasn't for this book. Understand, how can you still have pity on him? Oh, we're all Gentiles, everybody can be saved. Love, love, love. It's all a form of madness. We're going to get that in Deuteronomy in a minute, but let's get this here. Why are their eyes? Why can't they hear? Why can't they get it? Why are they blocked from this truth? It's right here, Isaiah 6. Let's go from 9. He said, Go and tell these people, hear indeed, but understand not. See ye indeed, but perceive not. This to do with your spiritual perception. You just can't get it. Make the heart, the mind of these people fat. Make their ears heavy. Shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, their understanding, their perception, and convert. Con mean with, vert mean with the truth, and be healed. This is the frightening nature of this book. That means he don't want you to be healed. If you can't get it, you're being blocked purposely. Then said I, Lord, how long are they going to be blocked from the truth? How long will their ears be heavy, eyes that see and cannot perceive? He answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. That means they're never ever gonna get it until they're destroyed. Let's go to, I thought I marked Psalms. Got the same thing here. We're going to read it again. Let's bounce around and get a couple of these. Psalm 69, King David. I think it's a Psalm of David. Let's get 22 and 23 to begin with. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Usually you sit at the table, you hopefully should have a nutritious meal, but no, let it, for their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not. What are we talking about? A bunch of blind people physically know. This is spiritually speaking. They can't get it when they hear this truth. They want to fight and make their loins continually to shake. Let's jump up a bit. 27. Add iniquity, multiple sin to their iniquity, and let them not come into thy righteousness. Let them be blotted out of the book of the living. Oh my God, this is terrible, terrible. If you find yourself in this position, not be written and not be written with the righteous, but I am poor and sorrowful. Let thy salvation, O power, set me up on high. These people don't want to be on high. What people? The house Negro, that's the first. He's the, or she is the block. They don't want you to get to the master. They don't want any uprising. They don't want this truth to come out. They can't get it. What are you talking about? They don't want the exclusive nature of this thing to come out. It's Deuteronomy 7 and 6. We often get it, but actually, let's go to it. Wasn't going to bother with that this lesson, but why not? The house Negro hates this. Hates it. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. We're not looking to take a shit in the same toilet that you use. No, we're not looking to go to the same schools that you go to. No, above. We're above you. Jacob is above Esau. Esau is to serve Jacob. Esau, Edom. Edom means red, the red man. That's who he is. Take another look. I will praise the name of the Most High with a song, and will magnify him with thanksgiving. Yahushua, much the same thing here. We're going to get it. Matthew 13. It's just 10 and 11 disciples came, said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? Yahushua always spoke in parables when he was in public. This is, I think, Psalm 78, maybe 1 and 2 there. This is prophesied that he would do this. What was his answer? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries, the hidden truths of the kingdom of the Most High of heaven. But to them it is not given. They just can't get it. It's not for them. I'm going to get that house Negro. He's blocked. He's blinded. He's got that Jebus in his mouth, or the Islam, etc. The wood and stone that's spoken about. Actually, let's get that now. Deuteronomy 28. Let's get 28 to begin with. The Lord, it's all caps here. He is, he to be the existing one. Yahweh, that's who it's speaking of. He it is that shall smite thee with madness. And that's what the majority of our folk have got in their mind. They can't get it out. They're blocked from the truth. The angels are doing a number on them, blocking them from accepting the truth. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. Verse 30, thou shalt betroth a wife. This is all speaking of the curses that only fell on the Hebrew Israelites. They're calling us Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto other people, and then I shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand. Can't you see who this has happened to? It's not everyone. The fruit of thy land and all thy labours shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always. When you ask anyone to read this, Deuteronomy 28, they're trying to force this to make it apply to everyone else. It's only the Hebrew Israelites who have had these curses put on them. It doesn't matter where we are or what we look like. These curses are following us all over the place. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. There's no getting away. Let's just jump to 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. See that? Representing all these other religions, these other philosophies. We've got them up in our mouth, and we're prepared to kill, to be allowed to continue in the madness that the Master Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is saying, kill them all, don't spare none, kill them, slay them, get them away from in front of me. Luke 12, red letter. Let's go from 51. Yahweh Shai speaking. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, no, but rather division. That's what is coming, and that's what this word of truth is doing, bringing real separation. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house, divided 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. Father be divided against the son against the father, mother against the daughter against the mother, mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. It's division. That's what our power is bringing through this word. It's the elect remnant chosen. They're the only ones who are going to be able to accept this truth, having the foreskins of their mind removed, peeled back, and heart-wrenching division is closer than ever, Lord willing, we're of the number, able to accept the truth when presented in its purest form. It's this gospel that is being spread to 4 corners of the earth. And when this is preached, then shall the end come. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time, the strength of our salvation. The fear of the Lord is my treasure. If I'm quoting that right, just hold it there for the lesson. Kill them all. Spare none. Shalom. Until the next lesson.